I mean, it comes and goes to personal preference, but really with this, and I think where we're going with the cloud computing, that you can store things remotely and use it as you need it, we definitely think that this has what we're going. Yeah. Well, this is Beats Audio, so we're expecting to have a lot of music on it too. So you can actually use, again, with the SMS, this is actually going to go back to my phone and be in that list, so we can have everything in place on it. The other thing that we did that we wanted to make sure is, a lot of times as I'm going through, and say I'm reading an article, I don't know what I'm reading, I'll have Jules Verne on. But with this, I mean, really the touch to pair is actually, or the touch to share on this is really a great feature. So if I'm sitting down, I'm reading something, I need to leave the house, really we're looking at the devices that have different features. So all you do on it, as I go, I tap it until I see the wave. It actually will go send this, so I'll actually bring the browser up on here. And this will connect to its own connection, so it's not transferring the data, it's actually bringing the link over so you have it.
Does that work for anything but the browser?
Right now we're showing the browser today. And again, we're going through with this coming out early summer, so we're putting it all in place for that. But you have all the pieces coming out as you go to different websites. So definitely showing off a great thing and a great piece to be able to move your data from device to device. So again, the main things we're going through and just talking about are really how we bring WebOS to the larger screen and the enhancements we had on it, how we're bringing both the productivity of changing the email app to work with the device, and also working on really personal use. So you're looking at the browser that has both HTML5 and Flash, you're looking at the photo synergy that brings everything you have in place, you're looking at how we allow you to connect the devices together so you can use your Veer or your Free 3 or your TouchPad all and transfer the data across it. Just really bringing everything into how you use the devices.
What's the weight of the device?
The device is, I'm going to have to check on it. I believe it's 1.5 pounds, but I need to verify that. So you can check on our press site and we actually have it. Just what we decided to have it for.
When are they going to announce the pricing?
As we get closer to launch. We normally will go through and as we get closer to launch, put the pricing and the exact availability dates.
Can you just
physical center button there? Is that right?
Yes, it has a physical center button.
Can you just recap some of the specs?
Yeah, so I mean the device itself, it's a 9.7 inch display on it. It's 1024/768. You have a dual CPU, so it's two 1.2 gigahertz processors in here, and these are the latest Snapdragon processors from Qualcomm. It comes in either 16 or 32 gigabytes. For a connectivity point of view, you're going to have 802.11b, G, and N, and we're coming out with 3G and 4G variants of the device. It has a full array of sensors, so you have a compass, you have a gyro, you have an accelerometer, you have an ambient light sensor, all the pieces you need to actually both do the gaming and have it know where you are.
Well, first, as you saw, we can comment. And so Facebook comments are really deeply integrated with a piece of the Photos application. That means that I don't have to go find another app, load some website. I can do it right here and be done with it. And because we're HP, what else do we have to do? Print. All right, so I tap the printer button, I tap the printer I want to print to, and print. And that's it. And what you can see, you probably can't see below me, is there's a printer hidden underneath here that's printing as soon as it comes out. Yep, you can see the little line there. But as soon as the picture comes out, I'll show you. I can print whatever you guys want, so you don't think I'm pulling any tricks. But this works with all of HP's, or almost all of HP's connected printers, so things that are Ethernet and wireless connected. All right. So you can't, yeah, it's going to come out under there. All right, so more than just photos, though, we do all kinds of other stuff. So let me show you a little bit about the Kindle application. All right, so let me get to launcher here and launch Kindle. So you see I've moved into portrait orientation. I've got Kindle up, and I can go look at the Barcelona City Guide. It's going off to Barcelona, and you can see it brings up a beautiful display, shows off the text great, and I can page through just like I would expect. The Kindle application uses Amazon WhisperSync technology, so that means that your place in your book is preserved across all your different Kindle applications or devices. And it's a really great app to use and play with. And when I'm done, throw it off the top. All right, so what other fun things do I like to do? Well, the other thing I want to play with is Armageddon Squadron. And I'm not really good at this game, but it's a really awesome game. So Polarbit developed this app really in almost no time. And you can see it shows off the incredible power of the Qualcomm CPU and GPU. You don't see any lagginess, you see beautiful graphics, and you don't get to see my poor gameplay. But what I will tell you, and I'll try it for a second just so you can see, is that we've got, like I said, we have a gyroscope and accelerometer. So this is really a great gaming machine. So if I pull it off of demo mode, you can see, one, my terrible flying. But also how great the graphics are. How easily and quickly this moves around. And because it's an app like everything else, I can card it, I can throw it away, I can manage it, I can go to email in the middle even if I want.